guys, I'm Gracie and this is my very first booktube video. I'm super excited about making it. I love reading, I love watching other people's booktube videos, so I thought, why not make my own and see where it goes. The first video I'm going to do is my August wrap-up, and I've read 7 books in the month of August. So the first book I read was The Evolution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodgkins. This is the second book in the Mara Dyer trilogy, and if you didn't know what the Mara Dyer trilogy, or the first book, is about, so this girl Mara, who has something tragic had happened to her, so she's has post-traumatic stress disorder, and she's dealing with that. And throughout the book, stuff happens, she sees things, and you don't know if they're actually happening to her or if she's just gone crazy. It's got romance, it's got creepy, weird things that are going on, and it was really good. I gave this 4.5 stars. The next book I read was Days of Blood and Starlight by Lonnie Taylor. This is the second book to the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. These books are so good. They're definitely probably one of the most unique books I've read about. There's no explaining what these are about. I just went into the first book knowing nothing, just knowing that a lot of people did like them, and I gave it a shot, and I'm so glad I did. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. It's better. I thought it was better than the first book. The only thing I'll say about the first book is the main girl, Karou. She has blue hair that grows out of her head, naturally like that. The next book I read was Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. This is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty with a twist. It's about this girl, Nyx, who has been raised by her father and since she was 9, she was trained to kill the Prince of Demons, the Gentle Lord, whom she's going to marry when she's 17, due to a bargain her father had set. She doesn't want to marry him. Who wants to marry a Prince of Demons? This book had such a good concept, and I thought it was going to rock, but it didn't. It was, like, not that good. It lacked a lot. I think it lacked depth in the characters. Their characters were just blah. The Gentle Lord was not fun. I thought he was going to be, like, one of those crazy, wicked dudes and fun to look like. A character that you love to hate, but I just didn't like him. I gave this 3 stars. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. Yeah. The next book I read was Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April Genevieve Cholk. Don't know how to pronounce that, but this book is about a girl named Violet. She lives in a sleepy beach town with her brother. Her parents aren't really in the picture. They are artists, and they spend most of their time painting in Europe, and they're left in this house. They live in a big, gigantic mansion. They're having money problems, so Violet comes up with the idea of renting out her guest house. This kid, the 17-year-old kid named River, comes. He rents it out. He's very mysterious. She asks questions, and he kind of just evades her her questions, and Violet, she's a naive character, but she's also really smart, and she's definitely an old soul, and I loved her. Even though she kind of frustrated me. She was really smart and just kind of kept to herself, but when she did say stuff, it was like bam. I gave that book 4 out of 5 stars. It got pretty bad reviews on Goodreads, so I expected it to suck, but I liked it. The next book I read was Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, and holy crap, this book was so much better than the first one, even though the first one was awesome. If you didn't know what these books are about, she's obviously an assassin, hence the crazy cover. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil it because this is the second book. 5 out of 5 stars. One of my favorite books of 2014. Definitely worth reading. So good. The next book I'm sure you've all either heard about or read by now is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. This book is only like maybe a month or 2 old, and it is, so many people are raving about it, and they should. It was really good. I gave it 4.5 stars. It's about this girl. She's a princess, and it's her wedding day. She's gonna go get married. It's an arranged marriage to the prince. She doesn't want to get married. Who wants to have a marriage that's arranged? And she rides on horseback to another town where she wants to build a life for herself, a life she chooses. And she works as a waitress. And 2 guys walk into the pub restaurant thing, and one of them, she doesn't know, one of them is the prince that she was about to marry, and the other is the assassin that was hired to kill her. This book is told by 3 points of view, with the princess, the prince, and the assassin, which I thought was really unique and fun. You don't know who's the prince and who's the assassin until way far into the book, and again, it's a guessing game. Fun. 4.5 stars for The Kiss of Deception. The next book I read was Opposition by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And that is the 5th and final book in the Luck series. That series is definitely one of my favorites, and the 5th book was definitely one of my favorites of the year. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. If you didn't know what the series is about, it's about this girl Katie, and she is a book blogger, and there's aliens in it, and just awesomeness, and it was so good. Jennifer L. Armentrout is freaking amazing. She's like a goddess when it comes to writing, and I loved it. Yeah, those are the books I read in the month of August. So let's stack them. Those are the books. And this is, again, my first video, so it's kind of awkward because I'm not really talking to anybody. I'm talking to myself. But it's okay because I'm talking about books, talking about something I love, and something I enjoy. And hopefully other people will watch this. And if you're watching this, thank you for watching. And bye! I'll make more videos.